First up on our list this week, we have Fallout 76, everybody. Fallout 76 is right around the corner. It drops in a month-ish, roughly, in November. We are getting pretty hyped about it. And I wanted to talk some information about what
for the beta.
People have been talking about. I know, right? I want the beta.
Just have it drop now. Come on.
I want the B.E.T.A. to come out.
What that stands for.
Just like the S.P.E.C.I.A.L. Special. Dot special and the beta and special.
Okay.
Bethesda has opened their doors to allow press to play said game.
Well, the heck, Bethesda, we didn't get an invite.
Yeah, they didn't invite us, but that's okay. We'll forgive them this time. I found an article on PC Gamer that talked about the 12 most surprising things learned by Fallout 76, and some of the things that they mentioned were kind of interesting. A lot of people have been saying that this is a game where it's easy to forget you're playing multiplayer. As in, it's a kind of empty-ish world, which is how I felt about Fallout 4. So in my mind, it's not going to be any different.
So I'll tell you where it's going to be different, because this is my issue too.
Okay.
Is that, you're walking around Fallout 4 and you find NPCs, you find raiders, there's a lot of stuff happening. So now, I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's more of here's your mission from your computer, go complete it, and then come back and get your rewards. And then, the rest of it is left up to you to, discover.
Yeah.
I think that lack of NPCs is probably going to throw a lot of people off once they get into it and play it. You know what I mean?
Well, one of the things they did mention is that there's a lot of server-wide events in the game, and you can fast travel to them. So whenever there's things that are happening in the world, you can actually teleport more or less to that event and see something going on, whether it be a raid of some kind or some malls on attacks on animals, or I don't know whatever they might have. But there are things that go on throughout the game that I think will hopefully help diversify the combat a little bit and the gameplay.
So this guy in this article was talking about how he went to go find, or he did one of these missions by himself, and it's really super hard by yourself. You can have this in Fallout 4 into a normal side quest or even story mission in Fallout 4, and it'd be interesting because it's getting you to, a new plot point, right? So you're getting rewarded with something. Yes, you get rewarded here, but I feel like a narrative is so much more rewarding than just getting a cool weapon or a new outfit.
Yeah.
So the world's so huge. I just feel like you're going to get lost and never see anybody unless you're with your friends. All this stuff is just going to be better with your friends. And I do like that. I feel like it is tailored for that. And you can't do these events without your friends. And I'm just yes, that's something I've always wanted. I know you've always wanted that too.
That's the only reason I would play Fallout is if this happened. So I'm at the point now where I'm going to have to play Fallout because I got to stay true to my word.
That's true. Yeah,
it's got to happen. Yeah, so there's some other things in here. They actually say the building's actually worthwhile. You actually want to build, and I think part of that benefit is that you can build something and then put it in your little personal camp and just drop it somewhere else. So you can basically transport your building somewhere, and you're not having to just throw something together real quickly or whatever. You can actually spend some time to do some more interesting looking things and not have to worry about getting destroyed.
Right.
So that's a good benefit. But on the coattails of this, recently Bethesda has come out and said that they have partnered with the state of West Virginia to put on a tourism campaign because the state of West Virginia has realized, it's going to be interesting that I'm sure we're going to get a lot of people coming to visit here. There's not much about what they're going to do with the tourism campaign, but the fact that this is about to bring new people to it. And literally if you go to wvtourism.com and there's a page for Fallout 76 and
nice.
They're working on, they're really the state is actually helping promote the game for them. I feel if this is successful, you're going to see more of this in those realms. So you're going to see
for sure.
because they did have Elder Scrolls Online, but they didn't actually produce that.
Right.
But I could see them I would much rather them do this kind of idea with Elder Scrolls instead of doing the online version of it. So just having a co-op PvP Elder Scrolls game.
Oof. Doing that in the new Elder Scrolls game, having your friends come in would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I wonder how that would have to make them tailor their game and change it up a bit. Unlike some of the stuff that they do already, encounters and stuff. Right. But again, this is a great test bed for all that.
Exactly.
So,
head on over to thegamer.net for our full podcast episode for our weekly game impressions and top headlines of the week.
That's one of me doing an interview. Here's one of all of us. we'll make some cool stuff in there.
things.
Brett's also right here.
Like this video, subscribe, keep up with all the latest video game news and opinions that you care about right here on The Inner Gamer.